Hey everybody, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to do part 2 of our pentatonic scales with modal target notes. In this one we're going to take a look at all the major bass modes. So we also have the major pentatonic scale and all those shapes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all 5 of those major pentatonic scale shapes. We're going to do them in A major pentatonic. And then the next shape. The next. Alright, so we're going to do all 5 of those shapes. And we're going to add the modal target notes so you can make that major pentatonic sound like either Lydian or Mixolydian. Alright, which are the major bass modes, besides Ionian, obviously, which you can just play the major pentatonic for that sound. So let's get started here. We're going to have the major pentatonic shape 1. Now if you look at the tab PDF download with this, you'll see the white circle dots are the root notes. So these are the A's. So it makes it A major pentatonic. Okay? And the other white notes in square boxes, if there's an L in the box, it's a Lydian target note. And if there's an M in the box, a white box, it's a Mixolydian target note. So if you play that note, it'll sound like Mixolydian. Alright, so let's take a look at the major pentatonic shape 1 here. Lydian target note number 1 right there. And then again here at the 4th fret. You would have probably seen that one from the first lesson. Alright, and to make that Mixolydian, of course, we'll have to add this note as a target note, and this note. So following along. Alright, now let's look at pentatonic shape 2. So this is where we're kind of going beyond what we did in part 1. Now the major root note happens on the 4th string here, 4th and the 2nd string. So make sure you're visualizing those A's. And here we go. I'm just going to hit an open A once again. And I'm going to kind of play around with this is Lydian. Obviously I added this Lydian root note at the 8th fret there. Target note, I'm sorry. And then at the 7th fret here. Alright, and the Mixolydian root note will be at the 8th fret on the B string, and obviously the 10th fret on the A. Alright, pentatonic shape number 3. Here's the full shape without the target notes. By the way, if this is going too fast, obviously I'm expecting you guys to have the tab in front of you. It's a lot more easy to follow that way. So we have... Alright, so taking that, we're going to add this Lydian root note here on the 11th fret on the low E string, then this 8th fret on the G, and then the 11th fret on the high E. And then Mixolydian is going to be at the 10th fret on the A string and the 12th fret on the G string. All right, and to shape it off the 4th here, it's going to be like this. And we're just going to add a Lydian root note here at the 11th, 13th on the D, and then 11th on the high E. And then the Mixolydian root notes will be at the 15th on the low E, the 12th on the G, and 15th on the high E. Alright, so we have it all together. Alright, then we have the shape built the fifth shape for the major pentatonic. Alright, and then the added Lydian notes would be here at the 13th fret on the D and the 16th fret on the B string. And then the Mixolydian notes would be here at the 15th on the low E, 15th on the high E, and 17th on the D. Okay, so obviously when you're doing these things, you should be moving around in keys too. We did everything in A here, A Lydian, A Mixolydian, A major pentatonic. But, you know, you want to take the shapes, and so we have an A here, to move it up to D. Everything still works. Let's say let's move it up to E. So we have this, A root note, move it up to the E root note. This is the shape built off the shape number 1 here. And just put this low E in the bass now. Now all these Alright, so move them around to different keys and just have a lot of fun with it. Alright, the next one we're going to take a look at all the minor ones, and it'll kind of finish up this modal target note with pentatonic studies. Alright, I look forward to seeing you guys then. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.